What is going on, world? This is our Lou TikTok. I finally decided to download the TikTok app since TikTok first came out. This is my first time downloading this app. I was skeptical about downloading this app because I don't know why I was worried about, they was talking about how the app would steal some of your data and take away your privacy, and it's a Chinese app, blah blah blah, and everything like that. And then once I found out that United States is trying to get rid of TikTok because they want to make money off it, even though they never United States weren't the ones that came up with this app. And it was I forget who the owner is TikTok. I forget his name, but it's a Chinese guy, right? Anyway, once I caught wind of that, whatever like that, and then I said, you know what, man, go and download this damn app. And TikTok is definitely something else. I know for the ones that watch my channel, whatever, y'all probably been had TikTok and stuff like that. But this is my first time actually down on the app and everything. And I'm very, very shocked and amazed of this app. So like today, I was going to do some deep dive and whatever like that because as you know, YouTube is full of crap now. YouTube has become so trash since when it first came out. I already made a video about this months ago, talking about the changes when YouTube first came out and to where it is now. So, but yeah. So as I'm going through TikTok, whatever, because they had stuff like which YouTube don't really have anymore. You can find out stuff about almost anything. Project Bluebeam. I was pulling information on Project Bluebeam, which YouTube has taken like almost all those videos off since when YouTube first started. But I really tapped into the Firmament, and they go in so hard on this Firmament deal, and it just confirmed a lot of stuff that I was putting out back in the day years ago, where when I was all into like telling people information and stuff and seeing how they was going to take it, whatever. Because as we know, like the humans that are in charge on this planet, they want to keep stuff away from the public, okay? Because this third dimension, what we are, human beings, we have ego and we have control issues, okay? So any small little thing that a human would know more of, and they would try to shut it down to others just so they can feel like they got one up on somebody. Hey, that's just how humans are, man. That's one of the characteristics of being a damn human out here. But I went in on the Firmament on TikTok. They have some amazing videos. They have videos of Elon Musk shooting rockets. I guess it was pushed by Elon Musk. He shot a rocket back in like late 2023. Then he had his latest rocket that is supposed to be created by the Elon Musk company in March. And what it showed was that it was showing these rockets, when the rockets are shooting up in the air, which, I was trying to tell folks that I know around me, which I got into arguments and bit debates with folks that's around my AO, that there's a barrier up there on this planet. You know, there's a barrier. But then, you know, so my bad, lose my train of thought, but let's go back to Elon Musk shooting out these rockets. So when he's shooting out these rockets going up into the sky, what ended up happening is that it ended up exploding. Ended up going into, which I just found out now that, you know, it's not the rockets that is shooting up, they are not being stopped by the barrier. It's not even getting to the firmament. It's called the Ethereum. It's like this whole Ethereum space up there in the sky that it hits. It is very dense. And it's a very dense state up there, like it's liquid. It does say in the Bible, as so above, as so below, you know, and you know, it was multiple rockets of what they show, not only Elon Musk but other rockets getting shot up in the sky. You know how it cannot get past that Ethereum space up there in the sky, so it doesn't even get to the firmament, which that is like the barrier. You know, that's like the barrier. So they said you can't even get to that spot. So, you know, it confirms, which you know, I remember when I was on TrueTube back in the day, when TrueTube was out. Goes back to what I said before, how there was a 33rd degree Mason. He was showing this apprentice that just in the I gotta say, he was in the beginning stages of masonry because he's an apprentice, and he basically drew on a whiteboard with a erase marker, and he basically drew what this planet, what it looks like, what Earth looks like. Okay. Also, TikTok confirmed that there's been experiments thrown out there with NASA and NASA and I think other countries. They confirmed it too, that this place is stationary. This place is not moving. It's not moving into space like they tell us. And, you know, this planet is not spinning around so fast like they say, like we rotating, whatever. It goes into the planets when you actually take a P1000 camera. When you take a P1000 camera or a P900 camera, on the powerful cameras, and when you zoom in on these planets, the planets do not, what they say, that they tell us when we're going to school or in science books or whatever, or Time magazine and all these Discovery magazines, whatever like that. And when it's showing how Earth looks like and showing what the planets look like, the P1000, when you actually take it out there and you try to zoom in on planets, okay, it doesn't look like what they portray to us in these science books. So I'm very happy to have TikTok now, because these are the type of topics that I'm very, very interested in. You know, it's hard for me to be interested in stuff nowadays when it comes to information, because it's very difficult to meet like-minded people when it comes to these topics, you know. It also exposed to high pilots. Pilots were saying that the planet it basically exposes what they tell us, how this planet is round. The pilots actually showed filming of the pilot in the sky, and he showed how the sun was up in the sky on one side of the atmosphere, and then the moon was exposed on the other side. So you had the sun and the moon out. I should have seen that before walking on foot. So I love TikTok now. and I'm really going to be diving into these topics, whatever. But it kind of just brought like a freshness, to me, because this stuff that I'm interested in. I love to learn about stuff that is against what they try to tell us here on this planet. But yeah, very, very interesting. So that's just something I just want to kind of get that out there. And I want to give a big up to the Chinese dude that created TikTok, because they try to give all this fear mongering and talking about how it's going to steal our data. Look, everything is trying to take our privacy. Everything. Not only TikTok, other apps. It's taking our data, you know. Privacy, man. Our privacy getting taken away. But, so at this point, I'm like, whatever. But yeah, man, it's very dope. I really like it. You know, I mean, it's crazy. A lot of crazy stuff out there. Good gracious. I just seen one video. They were talking about how this one guy, he was so convinced that Jim Carrey has played a role of Joe Biden, and there was other actors that's played the role of Joe Biden. Like Joe Biden is like. I don't know if he's even, I don't know. I mean, the way they talking, I don't know if he might be gone already. I don't know, but very, very interesting. So this video's been long enough. So I just wanted to kind of throw that out there about TikTok. Big ups to TikTok, baby. Big ups to it. All right, this is our Lou, and I catch y'all on the next one. Peace.